Hi guys, so today I would like to make another video about the non-communicable disease. So the contents for this presentation is same as the previous one. Then the first question is what is the non-communicable disease? The second is what are some common non-communicable disease in the world? And what are some common non-communicable disease specifically to Vietnam or your country of origin? And both of these questions have to give some statistics on these diseases. The first question is find and share reliable online databases and websites that provide information on communicable disease, non-communicable disease. Then research several communicable disease in your country and choose one for your mini research report and come back to discuss with your group to finalize the list. There should be no repeat of the disease and some free software to record presentation. So what is non-communicable disease? So that means diseases that cannot be transmitted from one person to another are classified as non-communicable disease or NCDs, such as diabetes, chronic kidney disease, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, and Alzheimer's disease and cataracts are among the diseases that are classified as non-communicable disease by the World Health Organization, which is WHO. And some common non-communicable diseases are heart disease. Is the kind of genetic caused by the previous generation, such as your dad had a high heart rate, then the next generation might have the same thing. It can contagious like the bacteria and virus. According to CDC, heart disease is the leading cause of death for men, human, and people of most racial and ethnic groups in the United States. One person dies every 36 seconds in the United States from cardiovascular disease. About 655,000 Americans die from heart disease each year. That's one in every 4 deaths. Next one is cancer. And cancer is inside of the body that are formed from a tiny cell. Then day by day it will growing up and it has three stages. Normally, the last stages will have no chance to alive and to cure. According to cancer government, the rate of the new cases of cancer incidence is 442.4 per 100,000 men and women per year, based on 2013 to 2017 cases. The cancer death rate cancer mortality is 158.3 per 100,000 men and women per year. And the next one is diabetes. Diabetes is when the patient consumes a lot of products that have a lot glucose in it. According to diabetes.org, prevalence in 2018, 34.2 million Americans, or 10.5% of the population, had diabetes. Undiagnosed of the 34.2 million adults with diabetes, 26.8 million were diabetes and 7.3 million were undiagnosed. And some common non-communicable disease in Vietnam, those are stroke, also known as the cerebrovascular accident, is a collective term for cerebral infection or hemorrhagic diseases occurring slowly or suddenly, causing many complications and several sequelae in the elderly due to the weakening of the vascular system. The blood supply to the brain decreases, so it is easy to have cerebral infarction. Cerebral ischemia, on the other hand, the weakened and the fragile vessel fall along with the consequences of the hypertension leads to the easy consequences of cerebral hemorrhage. The next one is hypertension. Is elderly people should have their blood pressure checked regularly. A person has a hypertension when the systolic blood pressure is higher than 140 mmHg and the diastolic blood pressure is greater than 90 mmHg. Hypertension in the elderly can caused by an increase from adult of food middle age or by eating a diet high in fat and salt, but most often it is due to the much atherosclerosis of the arterial walls, leading to narrowing artery and increased blood pressure. Therefore, in the elderly, diastolic blood pressure is more common than systolic. Hypertension is in the elderly should not be underestimated because it is easy to lead to serious complications such as cerebrovascular accidents, heart failure, myocardial infarction, or etc. This disease accounts for 7.7%. The last one is heart failure. It's a complex clinical syndrome resulting from physical damage or dysfunction of the heart, resulting in an inability of the heart to receive blood and bring blood to the body. There are many types of heart failure, including left heart rate heart failure, systolic, diastolic heart failure, acute, chronic heart failure, etc. There are many causes of heart failure in the elderly, such as the cardiomyopathy, valvular heart disease, rheumatic heart disease, hypertension, arrhythmia, coronary heart disease, and according to many studies, the survival time of the elderly with heart failure is from 4.3 years to 7.1 years on average. The rate of the heart failure in the elderly is 2.4%. And websites that are used for uh, researching and developing my ideas are UNICEF, CDC, and Protect IU. CDC stands for Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Now, uh, I just I just struck to research about it. So, there are recommendations to avoid capable of stroke. So, first one is if you smoke, you have to quit it. Keep your blood sugar or glucose in your normal range. If you have a heart disease, treat it. Keep your cholesterol levels in the normal range and stay at the healthy weight. And then you have to more activity to have a reflex body. So, and same as the previous presentation, I'm also used the MS Team and Zoom to record it and develop my idea with my teammates. And thanks for watching.